Hello, Watergirl crew. This is your elf Michelle here, and it is December 11th, and we are having so much fun opening our Advent calendar with you. Have you been playing along with us and filling in your bingo card? I hope so, because on January 7th, we're going to have a fun bingo game on Zoom just for all of you Advent crew for 2023. So today, choose a square somewhere on your bingo card and write in the word bobbin. May your bobbins always be full, and may you have lots of time for sewing. Alrighty, so today, little package 10 is a unique little item that was made right here locally in Canada with another thing that we really like at Watergirl Quilt Co, because in addition to fabric, we really like things made out of wood too. So today, you have this interesting little tool. What is it? It's 5 inches long. I'll tell you, it's made from maple. Look at the beautiful grain in the wood. It's got different angles and shapes on it. It's not a mustache. I shouldn't put it in my ear or any other places. Hey, last year there was this naughty elf that tricked a lot of you into believing that the hair marker we made for you was for spreading icing. We fired that elf. You don't want naughty elves in the workshop. So what do you do with this little thing? All right, well, I'm going to give it to you straight. This is called a wood presser bar. It's a handy little thingamajibby, thingamabob, doodad gadget to have in your sewing room. I love that it's handmade locally out of maple wood, so it was reclaimed maple that was only good for doing small projects, so it was really sustainable. But this is great for ironing, pressing, and turning corners with. So let me show you the first thing. So say you're making a stocking and you've got to turn your layers inside out. So first I'm going to turn my little baggie inside out if I were sewing something with a lining. And I'm going to use the real pointy tip here to just get my corners put out the way I want. And the really cool thing that I like about this is it's actually a 90-degree angle on one side, so I can totally use it to make sure that my corner is squared up. I think that's actually my favorite thing about this tool, because I have other like doodad gadgets for turning things, but none of them actually give me this straight 90-degree angle, so I find it's really much more accurate for turning things out. There might be a couple of projects in your Advent box where this is going to come in handy. So look at how nicely that helped me to turn my corners inside out. Awesome little thingamabobby. Okay, next thing I can use it for is I can use this really wide angled end, and I can use that as like a finger presser. So when I've got a seam here and I'm just sewing quickly at the machine and I don't want to go over to my iron, I can use this like a presser. If it was on my mat, that would be easier. But I can just use this like a presser to press open my seam. So that's another thing I can use it for. Alrighty. Maybe you're going to come up with some other quilty ideas we can use it for. Write it in our private Facebook group, WQC Advent 2023. Here's another use that I have for it. It can be like a little mini clapper. What's a clapper? Well, it's something a lot of garment sewers use. So when I take this to my iron and I press it back with my iron, as soon as I press this, then I can take my clapper and I would hold my clapper right against the seam I just ironed, and that holds in that heat for a moment while I put a little additional pressure on it, and it really gives an extra bit of setting the seam and getting it flat. So what a handy little gadget. Oh, wait a minute, I think you can even keep track of it by sitting it right behind your ear. Do you hear what I hear? Wait a minute, that's the wrong song. Okay, time to go. I will see you tomorrow on December 12th. Remember that the word of the day today is bobbin. Happy holidays, crew.